Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you back to my YouTube channel again. Let us quickly look at this one. So this is Engineering Graphics and Design Isometric Grade 11. This is Grade 11 Engineering Graphics and Design. So thank you very much, guys, to tune with us. So let us draw it together. My sister, sorry for taking long to reply. Whatever you send at me, at the end of the day, I'll do it. You understand? I might be not doing it at that time you need it, because I'm also busy with a lot of things. You understand? So what do we have here? So you didn't send at me questions, my sister. Didn't send at me questions, but by look of the views, we can be able to interpret the question. So we've got S in these three views of ours. So which means this is isometric. This is isometric, and these views are given in third angle orthographic projection. So this is the front view, this is the right view, this is the top view. So which means in my drawing I have to expose this on my right hand side. You understand? This has to be on my right hand side, this has to be on my left hand side, because according to third angle orthographic projection, these three primary views are given in third angle orthographic projection. So which means the shape of my right view has to be exposed where on my right hand side. How? Let's start. So how do you start your isometric? Every time when you draw isometric, how do you start? You start with the horizontal line, isn't it? Horizontal line like this. Then I'll draw another one perpendicular against it. So where they are perpendicular to each other, I'm going to mark this point S. When you trace or you read the question, they'll be telling you which point S must be the lowest point. Point S must be the lowest point. So that one is going to be my point S. Then at point S, we do not use this set square when we draw assemble drawing. I mean, not assemble. What you call isometric. So this particular set square, we do not use it. 45-degree anti-interlock, we are using this one. So I'm going to open angle 30 degrees clockwise direction and angle 30 degrees anti-clockwise direction. You understand? So I was simply saying at this, I must be having my right view. You understand? At this portion, I have to have a right view, and then at this portion, I am going to have my my front view. So which means all the dimensions that I see right here on my right view has to be expressed where this side. You get it? And all the dimension I see on my front view has to be exposed on my left hand side, because this is third angle orthographic projection. You get it? So now, and by look of things, we are going to use a nominal scale, 1:1. So the scale is going to be 1:1. So now let's start. So from point S to come here, I say dimension of 110. So where is my 110? So there is my 90, 100, 110. So I cannot draw it dark yet. Understand? When I'm checking the bottom part of my front view, the bottom line of my front view seems to be a straight line. You get it? It's such that I can simply draw this one dark, but then correspond it with your top view. So your top view is not straight from here till here. So there is a gap somewhere there. You understand? So which means from here till here I cannot draw it dark yet. You understand? So where my 110 ends, I can just draw a vertical constructional line faint. You get it? So 110 from here till here, which is that one from here till there. So to go back, I'm gonna go back with what? With 15 millimeter. I want 15 millimeter. So I can even draw it dark. There's my 15 millimeter. You understand? So this 15 millimeter there by my front view. I mean, my right view is this one from here till here. You understand? We are told, and they even double gave us this dimension, because this 15 from here till here in my right view is still the same as that one from here till there. You understand? So where my 15 ends, remember I'm recording this dimension going backwards towards my point S. So from here till there is how much? Is 30 millimeter. 30 millimeter. Where is my 30 millimeter? There is my 30 millimeter. So I mark from here till there is 30. Right. Then after that, which is this one, I can simply trace it nicely there by my what you call my top view. You understand? So which is this one. So from here till there is solid. You understand? Which I can now draw it solid from here till there. You understand? So approach it nicely, step by step, step by step. Start it right from its bottom part. You understand? You'll never go wrong. Right. Then from there, from the point S going vertical up, we see a dimension of what? Of 25. And of 25. And as far as I remember, it's 26. As far as I remember. So there's my 25, 26. Right there. Can I draw it dark? I can come back and correspond that from here till here vertically up. I can come and correspond that with what? With my front view as well as a right view. So this S is this one. You understand? So this 25 or 26 vertically going up dimension line, I can trace it nicely there by my right view, corresponding it with what? With my front view. Should it be dark? Why is it like this? Whereas even in my right view is like this. So which means I cannot draw it dark yet. Double check this one, solid line again. Here is solid. Okay, interesting. While on my top view is like this. So which means I've got a line that is starting from the bottom till come here, from the bottom till come there. So it's going to be like a V, if I can put it like that. How? So which means I cannot draw it dark yet here. From here till here, I cannot draw it dark. How I'm going to draw it? Constructional line and constructional line. So what do I see when I'm standing on my right view? I see this line, okay? And I'm not given any dimension. It's not, I cannot confirm whether it's this, the angle that I'm given is this one, 60. So I cannot confirm this one. This one, I'll let it come out by itself. How? So I'm told from here till here is how much? Is 18 millimeter. You understand? From here till here is 18 millimeter. So which means I can simply record this 18 millimeter. From here, there's 18. You get it? So once I get that 18, I can now construct it solid. There you go. You get it? So which means I'm already having this one. I'm already having this one. So there by my right view, let me move from this point going inside the page. From here going inside the page, which means if I want to trace that one nicely, I'll have to come to my front view. So it would be good as if I'm from here till here. And from here till here, in my top view, it would be good as if from point S to that one, which is 15 millimeter, which means this 15 millimeter, I'm going to record it from here, going this direction. And I cannot draw it dark yet. there is my 15. You understand? So if I have this 15, because from here till here is that 15 millimeter, so I can now take this line from my point S to that 15 point that I just got. From here to there, you get it. So go back to your top view. So which means this point that I just got, even this one that I started with, which means I can join them. Now, like this. There you go. You understand? So you cannot be sure, Oguti, is it you see, it's not even a straight line. Why? Because of from here till here is 15, which is smaller than from here till here is 18. You understand? So don't try to be like, which means it's a horizontal straight line. Let it come out by itself. You understand? Let it come out by itself. Okay. So now what is going to happen now? Am I given a dimension from here till here? No. So I have this point, which is this one, right? This point is that one. So I'm looking for that one somewhere there. So how am I gonna get that? I'll simply do this on my other side. I can even do it here. I'm looking for the true dimensions before they're at an angle of 30 degrees. So from here till here is the height. So the height, they said so much. The height is 25, and which we said is 26 as far as I'm concerned. There is my 26, isn't it? Then construct it. There you go. Okay. So now, take my drawing compass, record this dimension, or you can simply record it, right? But the simplest one is this one. Place it at your point S, further extend it to this point, where your 30 ends, isn't it? Then from there, you come to the side of yours, just mark there. You get it. After I've marked, I can construct it. How? I can construct it a little bit up. And you get it. Then from this point, I can open angle 30 degrees. Angle 30 degrees. So which means in other ways, we just wanted to get a line that is going to be like this or like this. Once, because we know what from here till here is how much is from here till here is how much is it's 25, isn't it? So from here till here is that angle what? Angle 60. You understand? So if this is 60, which means this one can be what? Can be 30. You get it? Can be 30. So which means you can simply do it like this. You understand? So once I have this point, that's when I'm gonna take my dimension now. I'm gonna take my dimension. How I can simply come back and have this one up as a constructional line, and now I come and place my drawing compass. So this point is good as if it's that one. You get it? So this one is obviously this one. So now open my drawing compass from here to right there. You understand? And this is it. Then I come and place it here and just mark there. You get it? So now I can have this one dark from here to right there, and have this one back from here to right there. You understand? So remember that this was part of the constructional line, and I can erase it because they are not that much faint, but if they are faint enough, you can leave them like that. Right, so now what is gonna happen now? Let's go. Right, so this one is not a problem. If we have this 15 from here till here, of which is what we've dealt with it, so just join this one from here to that one. Remember, this one already have it, which is the height, isn't it? So you simply take a 30mm ruler, you join 2 points, this, just like this. Then from there, what is going to happen, my guy? I can simply erase it just a little bit, so I can now approach my front view. So from point S, from here till here is the 15mm. From here, from where 15 ends to come, this point is how much? It's 33mm. You get it? So the 15mm is this one. From here till here is 15, right? Then where your 15 ends, they said is 33, eh? This one is going to transport enough. 30. This is 35. This is 33. 31, 2, 3. So I can mark and have it dark without fear of favor. Understand? So now construct it up. There you go. Understand? So I can come back and have it dark here. There you go. Get it. Bring back your question. What is happening here? Check it nicely. What is happening here? Okay, it still go up with a height of 10mm, and you can also see it right there in our front view. Okay, that's quite interesting. And again, look at it there by your top view. Everyone, all right. What is going to happen now? I can simply take this one. It's an angle of 30 degrees anti-clocks. There you go. Faint. This pencil lead is too dark. And take this corner. There you go. You get it. And check it nicely, this part. Okay, all right. Okay, let's solve that one at the moment. Okay, so from here till here is 18, of which is what we've done it. So now I can simply take this one a little bit back and check it nicely there by your top view. It's also starting where your 15 ends, so I can just go this direction. There you go. And have it solid. So this one I cannot yet have do it solid because I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. Okay, saving the sharp corner like that with the height of 10mm. Check it nicely there by your top view. Okay, so which means I can join this corner diagonal. Faint at the moment. There you go. And this one faint at the moment. There you go. You understand? So where they're crossing each other, it's my point that I'm gonna take it vertically up. And record the 10mm they are talking about. You understand? So I'm taking it vertically up. Now record the 10mm. There is my 10. From where the crossing each other, there is my 10. And I do not draw it dark. Understand? Once I get to that point, which means I can take this line to that point, solid, and take this one to that point. Get it? And take this one to that point, and take this one to that point and close it here. You get it. You get it. So I'm not impressed with my faint lines. They seem to be too dark. I can just erase them a little bit. You understand? So from there, what is going to happen now? So I think I've solved this one. Okay, now I can approach the difficult part of it. But should they say time up in the exam, I'm already having some few marks already. Okay, let me solve this one. So this 15 from here till here is 15 millimeter, which is still the same as that one. So I can just simply construct this line straightwards. This one. Construct it. Once I have it like that, and double check your top view. So this one goes in, so which means yeah, gonna go dark like this. You understand? And let me just have it dark for now till here for now, because I don't know yet what is going to happen here. You get it? And then I can now construct it dark from here till at the end. You get it? So there you go. So this other part you cannot see it at the moment. This other one you cannot see it, but there by your top view, viewed orthographically, that's when you're going to see it clearly. You understand? So now solve this one. Just faint, my brother, and then come record this dimension, or you can use your ruler. Still one and the same thing. Treat one of your ruler as a square. Just shift them like this, or you do like this. Still on the same thing. There you go. What we know is that this line, they must be parallel to each other, and they have to be equal to each other and parallel. So now I can have it dark here. Thank you guys for liking the live. TikTok guys, thank you for typing your screen. So, and some of your comments I won't be seeing them because I'm actually concentrating on the paper other than on the screen. You understand? So it's not like I'm ignoring you guys. So let's continue. So now we're getting to the interesting part now. So you have to be very careful here, but I'll expect a majority of learners or students to reach this extent. You understand? And that's when you can start. But what we've through so far, we're supposed to reach. So now check it nicely. What is this? So this other part of it. And check it nicely, correspond it with what? With your right view, this back part of your right view, as well as your what, as well as your top view. You get it? Okay, so which means it's starting at the end, and is actually of a thickness of what? Of 15 millimeter. Okay, so to solve that, we are going to begin with that 15 millimeter. You understand? Because this one is going to be the back part of it. So the way your 15 ends is going to be what? It's going to be the front part of it that is going to be well exposed. So I can do this. Okay. Once I'm here, then again, what is going to happen? Am I given dimension? And check it nicely and correspond it with what? This is quite interesting. Correspond it with your top view. It's not overlapping, you understand? And it's not starting a little bit in, it's actually at the end. Okay, that's quite interesting. So which means if I have that, come back to what? To your work and take this one vertically up without fear or favor. It is the one that is gonna guide me now. It is the one that is gonna guide me now. You understand? Okay, once I have that, now I'll come. I am told that it's supposed to be of a height of what? Of 50. So this 50 is the one that I'm going to record it here. From here going up, the 50 millimeter It's the one that I'm going to record it. The 50 millimeter. Get it. There's my 50. 50 millimeter, you understand? And then from there, what is going to happen now? What is going to happen? If I have the 50 there, this 50 is going to act as like my center line of what I'm about to draw now. I have to create the isometric hole method. Okay, if from here till here is 50, and this one is of a radius what? 55, and this one doesn't tally. The 55 and the 50 doesn't tally, doesn't add up. So I have to rely on the horizontal line of my square of 50, whereas this other one is 55, because this was, assuming it was a full cycle, it was gonna go like this, isn't it? Even this bottom one, it was gonna go like this, still go, you understand? See? So you have to be very careful on how are you gonna deal with that. So now, what am I gonna do? Take your drawing canvas, open it to 55, my brother. 55. There's 55, right? So now I come and place it here. This is the point that's going to guide me. So I mark at 55 and I mark somewhere. So which means I have to extend this one. Get it? Extend it till right here. Understand? So where this first one is going to be the vertical one. The vertical one. So I don't want to draw this center line too dark, because they're actually not there. You understand? They are part and parcel of our constructional line. Okay, so if I am till such an extent, what is going to happen now? Come back and place it. Let me mark this point R. This point R. So the point R stands for the reference of all the points that I'm about to get now. You get it? So from R to this point is 55, right? Which is this one, 55, and this side 55. So even on your vertical one, 55 and 55. You get it? So now I'll take this point, create a square. Understand? So which means extend this one just a little bit, and even up there. There you go. You get it? From my R to this point is 55. From my R to this point is 55. From R, 55. From here, 55. You get it? So even here, take it vertically down. You understand? So, but up there, you see, it's not cross. It's not. So go back there and just extend it a little bit. There you go. You get it? So look, at the end of the day, we have to get something of this nature. It has to be like this. So from there, what do we have now? We are having a square. So this square of mine, this is the corner. You understand? This is the corner, and this is the corner. This is the corner. This light is disturbing me. Oh shit! Is it too much like this? Drawing at night is always a challenge when it comes to light. Okay, like as I was saying, what I'm having a corner here. I'm having a corner here. I'm having a corner there. I'm having the corner there. Be careful. You understand? So I have 4 corners. You get it? So I'll decide to name this corner 1. Then this one corner 2. This one corner 3. This one corner 4. You understand? So between corner 1 and corner 2, I have a center.